Hey crafty friends, it is Susan with Susie Simply Handmade. Let's make a pumpkin sign using some wood shims. These I ordered from Amazon.com. They come in packages like this. You can get different lengths of them. You can get like 8-inch, 12-inch. These I believe are the 8-inch ones. So just a pack of wood shims. And we are going to lay these out, and then we're going to be using a stencil that says Hello Fall on here. So let's get started. I have mixed up some paints here, and I'm going to do a burgundy, a deep dark burgundy. I have mixed brown, some orange, some red, and some blue to make this color, and I think it is really pretty. It's a deep dark, beautiful color for fall. So we're just going to get the fronts painted. Now I'm going to go in with some teal or aqua that I mixed up. This is green and blue, different colors of green. I used like a forest green, a bright blue, and a little bit of a like medium color blue, like a cobalt blue. Just mix your different colors until you get the variation that you want. Now we're going to rinse this brush out. We're going to go in with, well, I'll just grab another brush. We're going to go in with like a dark, and I'm not going to put it right beside that one. I'm going to do a dark green here, like an olive green. I also mixed this. I used some sage green. I can't remember what all I put in it. I think I added a little bit of dark green. This also is just different colors I've mixed up, different browns to make this. So again, this is kind of like an acorn or a nutmeg color. Really pretty. Just different browns as we go. That's a lot like that color. Let me get some more orange. Just gonna put it right in there. I want to blend it in and make like a deep orange color, but I don't want it bright. I don't want it too bright. I want it like that. And if I decide it's too dark, I'll go over it with some more orange. And that's what we do. So I got them painted. I had to add an extra one, so I did like a dark warm chocolate brown. Now we're going to flip these over, and we are going to glue these together. Like I say, we'll paint the backs of them later. I'm not worried about that right now. I'll probably just do a dark color on the entire back of it. I'm thinking about moving these like this a little bit. Yeah, I got a longer one here. So we're going to use this long one first. We'll try to use two longer ones. So we're going to take some Waverly wax, and we are going to distress this just a little bit. So we can blend all these colors nicely. Everything. Brush here and just do a little bit. Just a little bit of distressing here and there. I'll probably go along the edges a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Just enough so that you can tell it's been a little distressed. Now I'm going to take and go just along the edges and darken our edges, because that'll really kind of give it a nice look. So we're just going to go along these edges. And then in between the little cracks, just like we did on our little pumpkin the other day. We do these edges, and if you get too much, I'm going to wipe some of that back a little bit off the actual color. To mix our paints for our pumpkin. So here it is with some distressing, all the things. Okay, Okay, and we're going to dry this up, and we're going to mix up some paint to do our pumpkin stencil, and I'm so excited how this goes. Again, our sign's going to say hello fall. It's going to go right here in the center, and we've got a little pumpkin here. So we're going to mix up some paint for that. And I am not using orange. We are going to go in with a cream color that I'm going to mix. So we're going to take a little bit of Home Decor chalk paint in white Adirondack. Okay, there we got it. We are going to go in with a very, very, very small drop of hazelnut in our white. This is what color it is. It's really pretty. It makes a beautiful, beautiful creamy ivory color. Put a little bit of white. Shouldn't take too much. And then we're going to put just a drop of the hazelnut. Just a drop. Just a drop here. There we go. Mix that up nice. Make a beautiful color. Here. Now very carefully, I'm going to stencil this design. Gonna have to be very careful with this, but we can do it. We can do it. I'm just using a regular paintbrush because I couldn't find my stencil brush. So we're just going to use a regular paintbrush. We're just going to go right in and just be very cautious and careful with this because our surface is not level. Our design is not taped down or anything. We're going to just hold it down, and I'm just dabbing my paint right on. Down as tightly as I can, because you have those different levels there with your shims, so they're not laying even, so you have to hold this down really good. Okay. And then we are going to lift the stencil. Not too bad. It did leak a little bit, bled just a little bit, but it's okay because I have a plan. I have a plan. I think I'm going to take a marker and go along the edge of that and outline and highlight everything. So let me kind of wipe this stencil off really quick. I know it looks backwards to you, but it will be, I mean, it's the right way. So I'm going to take this like cream colored paint pen, and we're going to go all around the edge of this, and we're going to just outline everything and give it a nice crisp clean edge where it doesn't look like anything bled. But okay, so there's the fall all traced out so that it looks thin. I feel like I need to take a darker color and go in the inside the edges to make these look a little bit skinnier because it's too thick, I feel like. Don't ask me why I'm painting this, I just am. I don't know why. I am. I have a hard time with color. I think I'm going to color all this in, and then I'm going to lightly sand over it all. know if I'll color it all in, but I'm gonna color some of it in. There's what it's looking like. I love it. So I'm giving this a good sanding. I didn't paint in the pumpkin. I just went around the edges of it. And I decided I didn't like how I went around the edges of the stuff below. So I sanded that down. I did start to go around it with some brown. I didn't like the looks of that either. So I've just sanded it all and made it really worn looking. So now you can wipe it down a little bit. But you have to be careful because you'll just drag in those other colors. I'm gonna try to let the orange show a little bit. The teal, I'm gonna try to bring them back a little bit more. That's about all we're gonna be able to do, but I like it. I really like the looks of it. It's super unique, it's very different. And then all we're gonna do is add something to the top. I need some kind of a bow, some of this striped fabric. We're going to try that and see what we think. Try that and see what we think. Get a couple strips of that. Other than that, yeah, a little bit, but then it's too wide. Now we got it. Let's make us a little bow. Let's see. Tie a needle, just do it this way. I think we're going to put it over here in the corner instead of on the top. Yeah, we're going to put it in the corner. So I'm going to glue that down, and then we're going to get something with like a rusty colored orange or something to put over here on the side, in the center. I mean, we're going to take a little awl. We're going to make some holes in this where we want to put a hanger. Up there. Make it big enough that, oh, be careful, you break your wood. Right there. Just big enough that you can get your, whoops, be careful. Just large enough that you can get your string through. Pull this through. We're going to tie it in a knot. We're going to pull this through and we are going to tie it in a knot. And it's not going to come out. I'm going to glue it back together. I braked it. I cracked it all the way across. Whatever, it'll be okay. It's all good. I'll hold it together and it'll be fine. We're going to make our little knot here. Ooh, hope I have left enough. Okay, finally we are done. Finally it is done. And I like it with the little knots on the front. It just adds a little something other than just gluing the hanger on the back. Like I said, the back's finished. It's not the prettiest, but it's okay. It looks really nice. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it inspires you to get creative and make something different and one of a kind and unique for fall. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think about it, and I will see you guys again very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.